If you've been following the news at all, then you know that the winds of change are blowing. Now that's a very good thing, and it also happens to be a pun because I'm here today to talk about wind power, and because I like puns, which are considered by most to be the lowest form of humor. Now, as with all new technologies and new answers to old problems, there will inevitably be resistance, either by individuals or groups. Now, this resistance may be based on fact, or it may be based on misinformation, disinformation, fear, or just plain ignorance. When it comes to harnessing the wind to generate electricity, all of these scenarios certainly apply. Let's take a look at a few of these anti-wind power issues and determine what's real and what's just a few blowhards spreading bad information. Come on, this will be a breeze. But heed this warning, there may be more bad puns ahead. Issue number 1, wind turbines are noisy. True or false? Let's ask an expert.
No, wind turbines are not noisy. Essentially, they have very efficient blades and soundproof nacelles. That's the box on top of the tower. Therefore, the sound emitted from a wind turbine is lower than the office you work in.
Issue number 2. Wind turbines are unsafe. They can throw blades, throw ice, or simply collapse. True or false? Let's find out.
Wind turbines are incredibly safe devices. In fact, wind turbines have been installed in schools and in parks and in urban areas. Wind turbines are incredibly safe devices with an incredibly good safety record.
Issue number 3. Wind turbines are unsafe for wildlife. Do they really kill birds? Let's ask an expert.
No, wind turbines are not unsafe for wildlife. We have an impact just like everybody else has an impact. All human endeavor has an impact. Wind turbines kill fewer than 1 in 10,000 birds that's killed by a human. Issue
number 4. Wind turbines are unreliable. Is it true? Well, let's ask.
Modern wind turbines are available 98% of the time. What that means is when the wind is blowing, that turbine is there ready to make electricity 98% of the time. They're incredibly reliable machines.
Issue number 5. Wind turbines are inefficient and only operate a small fraction of the time. True or false?
Wind turbines are highly efficient devices, and they essentially gather energy out of the air moving across the site dependent upon what that wind resource is. And while they may not make power 100% of the time, the power they make is less expensive on both short-term and even more so on a long-term basis. So while they may not have a 100% capacity factor, they have a much better payoff.
Issue number 6. Wind power will never provide more than a small percentage of the electricity needed for society. Is this true?
No power generation technology will handle 100% of our society's needs. Therefore, wind, like solar and geothermal and thermal forms such as natural gas, all have their place, and you have to use all forms of energy generation technology, not just one.
So there you have it. We've addressed several of the myths we've all heard swirling on the breeze about wind power. Let's summarize what we've learned today. Wind power. Is it noisy? No, it actually produces less noise than you'll hear in the average American household. Wind power. Is it dangerous? No, it's not. New technologies are certified to meet international engineering standards, making mishaps almost unheard of. Wind power. Is it harmful to wildlife, especially birds? Absolutely not. For every 10,000 birds killed by human activity, less than 1 is killed by a wind turbine. Wind power. Are turbines expensive and unreliable? On the contrary. Turbines have become quite affordable and will pay for themselves sooner than you'd expect and require minimal maintenance. Wind power. Is it inefficient? No. The energy payback for wind turbines is equal to or superior to conventional power plants. Wind power. Wind power may never provide more than a tiny percentage of society's electrical needs. Au contraire, wind power is just beginning to take off and will soon have a positive impact on all of our lives. Finding cleaner and smarter ways to power our society is way overdue, but it's not too late. Now, wind power is just one of those ways. I hope that we've helped blow away some of the myths that surround and sometimes hinder this promising new technology. Next time, the puns continue as we shed light on the myths and misconceptions of solar power.